What's up, guys? It's your boy Keep It Real MMA. My schedule's been a bit fucked, so this is why it's coming to you now. You know, when you see this video, I've been working again for the first time in like a month. I've actually been working, so yeah, I'm back on that. So yeah, obviously, as you could tell by the video, Israel Adesanya watched back his own fight on I think it was the Freestyle Bender channel. I watched the fight again by myself when I had time this morning. And then I basically, after I watched his fight, I rewatched his Freestyle Bender video of him breaking down the fight. And there's there's only a couple of main points. Like, I got some notes here, right? But I mean, you can tell by the thing, right? But I mean, I can't really get out the way, but it is what it is. There's main points to talk about in this video, right? And the thing is, right, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you got a guy who's been TKO'd, who's watching back his own fight. He's gonna be a little bit biased. That's just how it works. But Israel isn't just a little bit biased, right? Obviously, there's some insignificant parts, right? Where at the start of the video, obviously, as you know, at the start of the fight, Alex Pereira ran out and tried to flying kick Izzy in the face. He basically clipped Izzy a little bit, and then Izzy at the start goes, "Oh, I seen that coming from a mile away." A mile away. It basically hit you, but okay. I wouldn't count that as seeing it from a mile away, but yeah. Now, he continuously talks about the perennial nerve kick all the time, right? And, right, it's funny, right, because he continuously talks about the perennial nerve kick constantly, the entire video, right? But he only mentions it conveniently when he's losing exchanges and getting clipped. That's the only time that it's affecting him, right? It's not a perennial nerve kick. You see, Sean O'Malley, when he got hit with a perennial nerve kick from Chito Vera, his leg went completely dead. You see Michael Chandler back in Bellator, his leg, after a second of it being kicked, he went down and was struggling to fucking stand. You look at someone like, who else got their perennial nerve kicked? Henry Cejudo got his perennial nerve kicked, and he just dropped down and struggled to fucking get up, but he managed to fight out the rest of the fight. So, Izzy, you're just straight up lying. You weren't perennial nerve kicked. And you know what? I will put a photo of a perennial nerve from Google right now, or like a photo of it getting kicked, and I'll show you where you need to be kicked, or the part of the leg that needs to be kicked for it to be a perennial nerve. Now, you look at any of the kicks that Alex Pereira landed, right? I'll probably put up most of where he landed on an image. Those are not perennial nerve kicks. They are not perennial nerve kicks. You did not get hit in the perennial nerve, because you would have dropped down instantly. You would have dropped down. And you didn't. Only in the 5th round, when he checked your kick, you dropped down, but you got straight back up. You did not have any perennial nerve issues. And it was funny to me how when he got rocked and he stumbled down, he said that's when his perennial nerve gave out. And he said that's when his perennial nerve gave out. But it was the opposite leg that was bothering him beforehand. So you just know he's lying. And it's like, and plus we've seen plenty of instances now where people have been hitting the perennial nerve, and you know how they react. You don't react like that. Oh, Jimmy Crute happened to it too. He dropped down straight away. He couldn't stand up properly. Like, you don't just draw. You don't just like all of a sudden like it only starts, bothering you when you're getting backed up against a cage and pressured and losing in exchange. Conveniently, that's what Izzy's does though, guys. It literally has its own brain, and it thinks, oh, I'm fucking losing. Oh, let me give out on him. Oh, he's winning again. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. It makes no fucking sense. Like even the exchanges where he's getting backed up against the cage, but he's winning them. Oh, the perennial nerve isn't bothering him. But if he's getting backed up against the cage and losing the exchange, it's bothering him all of a sudden. Like, I look back to my notes now. Yeah. So the main point that really bothered me, was that left hook that Pereira landed on Adesanya, right? Instead of saying, "Oh, that was a good shot," or because Izzy straight away went trying to grab to clinch because he was rocked. He was rocked bad, and then as soon as he got rocked, look on the video. He said instantly, "Oh, my nerves started giving out here." Oh, conveniently, when you get caught clean on the chin with a fucking perfect flush left hook. Oh, your perennial nerve's giving out now. Oh, now it's not working. Oh, okay. Now you can't stand. Oh, you're stuck in the mud. Is that what it is? You're stuck in the mud, you? Sean O'Malley was stuck in the mud when he got his perennial nerve kicked. He was hopping on one fucking leg. And still piecing Cheeto up, by the way. That's why I'd pick him in the rematch. But yeah. He was still hopping on one leg. Michael Chandler still tried to get up and try to move around. Jimmy Crute got a takedown. Henry Cejudo fought out the rest of the fight. He should have lost. It was a robbery, but it is what it is. And you're telling me that you're stuck in the mud, just completely still, not limping, not nothing, you're just standing still. And then conveniently, when you trip over a different foot, it gave out again, even though you tripped over on a different foot to where the nerve got kicked. Bro, just stay consistent, but take your fucking loss. His own brother, David, on that, if you listen closely, he literally said in the background, "You got rocked." His own brother disagrees with him because basically when Adesanya said, "Oh, got caught with that hook," he went, "Oh, that's when my nerve gave out. That's when my nerve gave out." And then his brother said, "You got rocked." And he was like, "Yeah, but what? You got rocked. There's nothing to do with your nerve. You got rocked. Just admit it. He caught you with the perfect left hand. And you got rocked. It had nothing to do with your nerve. Your perennial nerve was fine." And it was a backstage right there, and this is what pisses me off. The UFC's help promoting Adesanya. This is how you take a loss. Kids, I'm just going to go on the record. This is not how you take a loss. This is the complete opposite of how you take a loss. Making one lie, that's kind of believable, even though it's not anymore. But like the people might, that some delusional people, well, they were delusional from the start. I never believed it from the start because I knew it was bullshit. Because I actually watched the fight, unlike most of his fans. Because most of his fans are 12-year-olds. I said, like, essentially, right? You're going to hang on to one thing you know is not true, and you're just going to constantly lie about it, but then try to sprinkle on top. But he did that to me, though. He did that to you. Yeah. But he didn't kick your perennial nerve. He just beat you fair and square. He just beat you. He TKO'd you against the cage. He was winning round 1 pretty clearly until you rocked him at the end. He clearly won round 2. You clearly won round 3 because of his mistake, which he was winning round 3 before. He was winning round 4 until you started taking over towards the end. And then he clearly was winning round 5 before he TKO'd you. But kids, this is not how you take a loss. Don't hang on to, "Oh, you only beat me because of this," when you know it's not true. Fair enough, if he did perennial nerve kick him, then that's a different story, but he didn't. So, you got that factor in there, yeah? And the way you take a loss is, right, whether you get KO'd or not, right? Like, obviously, right, I've never been KO'd. I never have been KO'd. I've been hit with some flush shots. I've been hit with some flush shots. I've even been hit by a head kick before, right? Bear in mind, the guy was smaller than me. But, it's not a nice feeling. But I never went, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't make any delusion up. I know he's on the highest stage of that sport, is on the highest stage. Because obviously, I'm a basketball. I used to be a basketball player. I only just recently stopped playing basketball. I played basketball all my life, right? Like, so basketball's a better example for me. Like, there was this one game where I played against this team, and basically the people who were doing the scoring were from the place that we were playing at, and they rigged the score for them to win, right? But instead of just blaming them straight up, I decided to take responsibility and say, well, I should have made that shot, you should have made that shot, we should have done better as a team. It is what it is. We work on it, we get better, and we can avoid situations like this. It's the same as like when a fighter gets robbed and they take responsibility, like, I shouldn't have left it to the judges even though you should have won, and I'll get angry for you as a fan, yeah? So it's like, the way you take that loss is, if you get TKO'd, you get TKO'd. You need to work on what led you to getting TKO'd and how you can avoid it if you fight them again, which you will fight them again. But I'm picking Alex Pereira for the simple fact is your mindset is fucked. You are completely delusional. Completely delusional. Going into that against a big, scary man like Alex Pereira, he's going to KO you even worse and quicker this time. And the fact is, right, what's even bad is when you went backstage after that fight, you were telling your coach, oh, I almost got him, blah, blah, blah. As soon as Alexander Volkanovski came in, somebody you know, as soon as he came in, you started limping and talking about, oh, a perennial nerve kick. Stop faking shit. You got beat fair and fucking square. You got beat. You got TKO'd against the cage. Simple as. You got caught with a clean, perfect left hook that he set you up with for ages, and I systematically broke it down. If you want to run up that video, it's a couple of videos back. It's one of my, well, it is my best performing video. I got like 3-odd-K views on it. So thank you so much, guys, for that. If you're new, please like and subscribe, like I said. But yeah, I just don't understand the mindset. If you lose, you lose. You've got to work on the things that led you to that loss. The only reason he wasn't salty in the Yarn loss was because he lost by decision and because Yarn was bigger than him and he used it to his advantage. The reason he can't take this loss is because this is the third time that Alex Pereira has beaten him. And on top of that, Alex Pereira is just better. And he knows it. He's better. And he's got too much power for him. He's too much. His shots are too much to take over 5 rounds. And he knows it. So it is what it is. But, so, UFC, stop fucking posting saying, oh, this is how you take a loss. Stop posting that shit. It's not how you take it. And how about, right, Joe Rogan saying he took that loss like a fucking king? No, he didn't. He didn't. He took it like a little brat. Simple as, like. He took it like a fucking dick. He did. He took it like an idiot. He literally will not accept the loss. And, look, right, here's my thoughts on it, right? Izzy done very well in that fight, right? But psychologically, he's not there. Because, you know, this is the third time he's lost to this guy. Third time. It's going to play on his head. For the sake of the UFC, he needs to win the second fight, but I know Pereira's going to win. But yeah, Joe Rogan, instead of lying about it, right? If you're so hell-bent on it, even though you're lying to yourself, how about we give Alex Pereira some credit? I mean, he went from Glory Kickboxing with barely any viewers, winning the belt there, to then going to Madison Square Garden, the biggest arena in the world, basically, in America, in front of all that crowd, got rocked, didn't even know where he was at the end of the first, going into the second, won the second, and then went on to win in the fight, TKOing him in the fifth, doing it again, repeating history. Yo, how about we give him some credit, yeah? That he came into there and he fucking won against one of the greatest middleweights of all time. How about we do that? So yeah, anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and yeah, it's a change of scenery. I'm in my bedroom at the moment. I got another like 12-hour shift tonight and then Sunday, and then I should be good. Maybe I'm working Monday, I don't really know, but then I should be good for the rest of the week. I'll be back down in my usual office space. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Like I said, it's just keep it real MMA. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.